The body of the 9-year-old boy who has been identified as Sean Brown was recovered early Sunday morning. The news center spoke exclusively with the Northern Warfare Training Center about the recovery mission.
I can't tell you how emotional the whole event has been, and the fact of how badly we wanted to help this family get their son.
Throughout the entire process, the NWTC and state troopers kept the family of the young boy involved and informed.
So Mr. Brown and his three friends who came up on snow machines were out there the entire time with us. We provided them support. We incorporated them safely into the operation as we had planned, and we took care of them. When they weren't working, they sat in a sus-V and they got to watch what was going on, and they were always kept up to date. We also assisted that when we knew we would get close to finding Sean, or when we found him, that the mother, coordinated through Lieutenant Piscoya, the mother was notified from Fairbanks, and then she would drive down to our training facility at Black Rapids.
Much of the snow bridge had fallen through and was in the Moulin, preventing the recovery team from getting to the young boy's body.
We're in the hole. We're supporting Dad. We have logistics established. Everybody's helping pull snow out. We pulled approximately 30 bags of snow up over the lip, which we had to keep making adjustments to, up over the lip, and we dumped it. Somewhere in excess of 3,000 pounds of snow got pulled out of the Milan.
At 21:30, Sean Brown's boot was felt by a probe of the two climbers, Staff Sergeant Stephen Flynn and Mr. Stephen Decker.
23:30, we began to remove him in a dignified manner. We roped the father into, we tied the father off, gave the father a harness. We put these guys, excuse me for a second. We tied him off, put him right up next to First Sergeant Dow as the number 2 man. We put the father right next to him tied in. So after we had packaged Sean up, we brought him up, and his father, with First Sergeant, brought him up out of the hole.
The Northern Warfare Training Center says this mission was much more emotional than any others they have performed.
I've done a lot of combat operations, a lot, and I've seen a lot of stuff. And on a personal note, maybe because I have 2 10-year-old sons, we're part of the Alaskan community. This is a 9-year-old boy and a father. This is probably the hardest one, at least the last 7 or 8 years, that I've done.